Yeah, well, I heard one person say, "Woo, that's good enough for me." They just said woo because they were passing out. But it's a new organization, and let's face it. When has the term big corporation and Gilbert Gottfried spokesman ever gone wrong? So of course they had me here tonight. Now, Kickstarter is a website that helps get people who are raising money for any kind of project. Tonight, they're raising money for a film called Through Lines. Thank you. That's so... and this is a film that follows the lives of 24 New Yorkers for 24 hours. I don't know really that many good New York jokes. I mean, they're all kind of like... The only one that I really, it's a tourist goes up to a New Yorker and says, "Can you tell me how to get to the Empire State Building? Or should I go fuck myself?" Now, here's a joke that has nothing to do with any subject tonight, but I just wanted to tell it. A man gets a call that his grandfather just died, so he rushes down to the town. And he goes there, he's standing with his grandmother at the website, and he says, "How did Grandpa die?" And she says, "Well, he died while we were having sex." And he goes, but that's insane. You're 90 and Grandpa was 95. You shouldn't be having sex. That's dangerous. And the grandmother goes, "No, we did it very safely. You see, we timed it the same way as the church bells. So when it went ding, he slid in. Dong, he slid out. Ding, he'd slide in again. Dong, he'd slide out." And the grandson goes, "Well, that sounds very safe." And the grandmother says, "Yeah, absolutely. And he'd still be alive today if it wasn't for that fucking ice cream truck." Woman goes to the bank. She goes, "I want to cash some yen. I want to cash some yen." And the banker looks and he goes, "Okay, for yen, that's, you get 50 cents American." She goes, "50 cents? Last week I was here, it was $1. And the banker goes, "Well, fluctuations." And she goes, "Fluctuate white people too." An old Jew working in the garment center. He decides to leave his office to go to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom, and when he's gone, he comes back, and one of the models is searching through his safe, and she's taking money out. And he comes in, and he goes, "I caught you robbing from my safe. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. They're gonna lock you up for life." And the model goes, no, please don't do that. And he goes, "I'm calling the police right now." And she goes, "Don't do that. I'll do anything." And he goes, "Anything?" She goes, "Yes, anything." And he goes, "All right, take all your clothes off." So the model takes all her clothes off. And he grabs her her tits and squeezing her ass and fingering her. Then he spreads her legs open and he tries, and he's not hard. So he starts squeezing her tits again and rubbing her ass. Then he spreads her legs open, still nothing. Then he tries again, still nothing. And then he gets up and he goes, "This is hopeless. I'm calling the police." So anyway, the name of the organization is Kickstarter, and they're raising money tonight for the film Through Lines. Now, I'm going to be introducing music for tonight, and the name of the quartet is Public Quartet. But first, I'm going to be bringing up the composer, who I met downstairs, and this is a girl who is much sexier than Paul Williams. And he wrote Rainbow Connection, for God's sake. And we've only just begun, and Rainy Days and Mondays. And he appeared in a few Burt Reynolds films, but that's not important. Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda.